There are four key pillars to gut health. If you have all four of these pillars of gut health, you're healthy. If you do not, you are not healthy. Hi, my name is Phil. I'm with Silver Fern Brand. All right, so disclosures up front. If you have stomach issues and or constipation problems, you are not in a good space to start rebuilding the gut. I'm sorry, go do the pre-cleanup protocol and possibly even do the a cleanup protocol before you rebuild the gut. Number two, if you have bad gut issues, imbalances, stuff like that, you need to clean the gut before you start rebuilding it. It just makes sense. It's really difficult if you were to compare the microbiome to a garden. It's very difficult to successfully replant and restore a healthy garden when it's overloaded and just covered in weeds. Okay, so there you go up front. All right, so with the rebuild protocol, the concept is pretty simple. We're going to want to hit all four pillars of gut health. Here they are. One, you want a robust, balanced, diverse microbiome. This does not mean you want specific strains in overabundance, even beneficial ones. If you look at what makes a healthy microbiome, or what a healthy microbiome consists of, it is a diverse microbiome with a wide variety of beneficial organisms and bacteria in balance. Okay, so that's what we're doing with this protocol. Number two, you always, I cannot state this enough, need to be focusing on the gut barrier. Believe it or not, the current science, now science is always moving around, no matter what anybody says, you got to always stay on top of science because it seems to shift every 5 to 10 years. But as of right now, the current trend that we're seeing in the research suggests that the gut barrier may even be more important than a healthy microbiome. So our approach, obviously we're going to focus on the microbiome. We are for sure going to focus on the gut barrier. I mean, all the time. And we are going to do that ridiculously aggressive in this rebuild up protocol, okay? Number three, you need healthy inflammatory responses. If you have unhealthy inflammatory responses, skyrocketing inflammation, you are not healthy, okay? And then last, number four, whether you know it or not, the gut is a major contributor to immune function. Everything from having an overactive immune system to having an underactive or weak immune system, in large part is controlled by your gut, okay? It's determined by your microbiome, your gut barrier, and inflammatory responses within the system. So we're focusing on all four of those pillars. And when you address all four of those pillars, you can then, therefore, help everything from the gut-brain axis to the gut-skin axis to the gut metabolism axis. You're helping all of it. This is what you do to correctly restore your health. By the way, this is going to be helpful for managing cholesterol. This is helpful for managing your metabolic function. Those of you that are trying to address gut issues to help your metabolism, this is the right protocol for that. So what is in this protocol? One is ultimate probiotic, two is targeted prebiotic, and three is sensitive gut fiber. Let me explain how these work together. Instead of introducing a few key strains of lactobacillus and bifidobacterium in tens of billions of CFUs, with this protocol, we are trying to get to the root basis of helping restore the microbiome, which is a diverse microbiome, okay? So we are not using for our probiotic a bifidobacterium lactobacillus probiotic blend. We're not doing that intentionally. I am not saying those are bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this is a gut management probiotic. It does not require tens of billions of CFUs. The research, when you go dive into research, does not say you need that more is better as it pertains to strains of bacteria. What really matters is the clinical research supporting those specific strains and having the right abundance of those strains in your probiotic, which this does. So do not allow the 8 billion CFU number to underwhelm you. These are not lactobacillus bifidobacterium probiotics. These are probiotics that help restore an environment in your gut that allows for broad diversity and for your system to thrive. So are the strains in Ultimate Probiotic clinically shown to help restore microbial diversity? Yes. Are the strains in Ultimate Probiotic, the bacillus spores and the together and Espellardi, have they been clinically studied and having been shown to help the gut barrier? Significant improvement in gut barrier function. Yes. Have they been clinically studied and shown to help with restore healthy immune function, healthy inflammatory responses, and healthy immune function? The answer is yes. So does this help hit the mark that you're looking for? It does. In fact, by driving out and crowding out, I guess is the better way to say it, by crowding out pathogens and creating an environment that is conducive to friendly bacteria thriving, you get all of your Lactobacillus bifidobacterium strains, just so you're aware. So this probiotic is creating an environment for beneficial organisms to thrive. That's really what we're doing. And of course, gut barrier and the rest. And it does have the clinical research strongly supporting it, helping improve the gut barrier. So there's that. Targeted prebiotic, extremely effective at targeting strains of bacteria, keystone strains of bacteria you are not going to get from other probiotics. That's one of the primary purposes. And the strains in targeted prebiotic have been clinically studied and shown to help everything from skin issues, cholesterol issues, obviously metabolic problems, all the way to helping with gut barrier, healthy inflammatory responses, all of those things, like helping improve insulin sensitivity. This is a targeted prebiotic hitting bacteria type like F. prausnitzii that you do not get, and Prevotella that you don't get from probiotics. Remember, we're going wide. We're building, helping restore a broad-ranging microbiome, okay? Last is sensitive gut fiber. Okay, so sensitive gut fiber has two clinically studied ingredients in it. By the way, we're loading, every one of these products is loaded in clinically studied ingredients. I will explain those the details on those products on the product page. We're just going high level with this video. So the sensitive gut fiber is also targeting a big increase in beneficial organisms. The cool thing when you add the targeted prebiotic with the sensitive gut fiber and the ultimate probiotic, you're still getting a very strong pathogen balancing response. You're still, there's several ingredients in each of the products that have been clinically studied to help continue to drive down pathogen overload. This is very helpful for people that have had a history of histamine issues. This is a broad way to create a gut microbiome and a gut that is self-sustainable. Okay, that's what we're creating here. Instead of just dropping some things in that work for 30 days or work for 60 days, this is creating an environment where then therefore your whole microbiome becomes self-sustainable. It actually creates an environment to drive out pathogens. It creates an environment that is conducive to a healthy metabolism, a healthy liver, healthy pancreas, healthy cognitive function, all of those things. And the ingredients have been studied for that. So if you want that approach to rebuilding the microbiome, going from the roots all the way up and growing a robust microbiome, strengthening the gut barrier. Once again, each of these products has been clinically studied and shown, the ingredients, they have been clinically studied and shown to help strengthen the gut barrier, help with inflammatory responses, and help restore healthy immune system function. For those of you that have hyperreactive immune systems or just have weak immune systems, this is, I would argue, an effective way to restore a healthy microbiome. If you want information on the individual ingredients, go to the product page. Thanks. Bye.